Okay, we're going to try again. We're going to try again. Oh, it's all falling out. It's all falling out. It's all falling out. There's nothing I can do. All right, I'm just going to read, okay? Oh, I see a couple of you. So good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Can you hear me okay? Or is it cutting out? Sounds good. Okay, good. Are you good? I hope you're good. Good. So let's just see what we get, okay? Because even though I say like certain dates, you got to always remember energy's fluent, okay? So let's just see what type of read we get. Good morning. I hope they don't stop banging soon. There we go. That's a better. That's a better. Aw, thanks. Thanks, guys. So, do you know I still have not found my glasses? Yeah, it's still a thing. This lipstick is awfully bright. It didn't look that bright when I put it on this morning. It really didn't. And now it's like on fire. I don't really think it's my color. I really don't think it's my color. Oh, Natalie, that's no good. That girl is on fire. Happy Thursday. Is it Thursday already? Oh, this week's gone by way too fast. Way too fast, way too fast. No, I'm not feeling better. It's not getting worse, but it's not getting better. So maybe it's getting worse. I don't know. I can't sit for too long. I thought it was Friday. I'm glad it's Thursday. I mean, I missed a hair appointment. I missed a nail appointment. So I'm just waiting for it to get better. Yeah. And I can't find my other glasses. No, I haven't tried any, just a heating pad, back and forth ice. Heat seems to do a little better. It stinks. Oh, the awakenings that people are getting. Yeah, it's pretty brutal. It is a brutal transition. Well, not a transition, transcending. You know what's happening to me? It's my right eye, and it will like pulse, and then it will go like fast, and then it will go straight to like middle of my forehead, and then I'll have a migraine for like 45 seconds. It's all different types of stuff. The other day I couldn't even keep my eyes open, and I've been sleeping, and it looks like I've had like lack of sleep, and it's like I really haven't, you know. So the ringing in the ears, you name it, you know. It's a tough one. Ooh, I just looked up. It was 444. 444. So let's let's read and see what we get, because I can't sit here for too long. Wow, I just said that all wrong. Oof. The same thing I've been saying for 2 years straight. I just effed that all up. That was a tongue twister for me in my head. Yesterday, it was a complete fog. People were texting, and I'm like, huh? I can't even comprehend that right now. Okay. So I'm just gonna say it's the 10th, January 10th, you know, give or take a couple days, couple weeks type thing with energy, guys. It really just depends. Okay. So we got the 4 pence. You're starting to let go. You're starting to get fresh air. You're starting to wake up. You're letting go of maybe you're not. I think some of you are still dwelling. That's weird. I feel like I can't read this card. Yeah, no, we're still dwelling. Oh, Mingia, I can't read this card. Good morning. So, because I feel like when I'm looking at him on the other side, he looks ready to go. Like he's not really holding on. He looks ready to go. You know, when I first initially saw this sign, it was like, all right, getting better, fresh air. But to me, it's kind of like you're still wallowing. There's no fire lit, you know. So someone's still wallowing, still holding on to something. To me, I don't know if someone's just angry. Looks like an angry universal type energy, like you're just angry that things aren't coming together maybe quick enough. Tell me about this 4 pence. Yeah, your ego, you're still holding tight onto someone's ego. It's like you're still battling. You're still battling. You're still angry. Battle's not over. All right, you're still not walking away. Well, wow, why am I reading these cards so freaking differently? So now I'm changing my mind again. Now I feel like you've battled your ego and you're moving forward. Because to me, this would speak of like, because this is ego all day. So this would speak of very egotistical energy, if you ask me. And if you put it that way, that looks like you've been battling your ego. Okay, so this person, you're definitely battling your ego. So you're not quite there yet, but you're real close. 777. Every time I look up, man, it's synchronicity is like crazy. So what these 2 cards right off the bat are literally telling me is that this is a self-start. You're doing this yourself. This is like self-improvement, okay? Very strong-willed, very constructive energy, which is nice. I think someone's going towards their destiny. This person's having a lot of dreams too. So it is kind of like a little bit of an awakening. All right. So, but considering it's still like this, this is still battling the ego. All right. Because if it was like this, it'd be moving forward. So we're not moving forward yet. Well, this person's moving forward a little bit, which is great. They know in order to get anywhere, they have to encourage themselves to get there. All of a sudden, I look at itchy nose. Two of Wands, deciding where we're gonna go. Thinking about our future. So this person who's dropping the ego, battling their ego, is now deciding what direction to go in. I'm gonna have to switch decks, but where, I don't understand where I know it's the battle of like the ego, but like, it is the future. It is, you know, something about their divine purpose. They're focused. Okay. I see somebody here that's struggling with art, like architecture. That doesn't sound right, but you know what I'm talking about. Some type of degree here. But don't they have all sorts of like programs for that? Like, is somebody struggling with design? I'll just put it that way. But I think it's just like your professor or something. But just don't give up, okay? Because you're very talented. But besides that, this person, this is an awakening. So it's funny that we were just talking about this, because this person's going through an awakening. Or you. Okay, so we're still battling our ego, though. This is a big battle, though. Like, this would be crying, being upset, pleading, disappointed in themselves. It would be a storm. It would be not an easy transition for this person. It'd be very, very, very emotional. Oh, fuck my back. So we got the Knight of Wands that just got out of the battle. Okay, so this is great. Because, see, it's going this way. Leaving the battle. This was their battle that they turned their back towards because they know they have a divine purpose. So they turned their back towards the battle. Okay? Because now it's, you know, it's telling me that this person did it. This person is now focused on their future. So that's great. So now they're going straight to their new journey, new something. All right, because they're kind of just like putzing around, you know. And right below the Four of Pentacles, where we're just kind of wallowing a little, they're still kind of wallowing. All right, this horse is not moving. You know, so still moving forward, but still holding on to their past, but still moving forward. So I don't know if this is telling me that they're going towards their past, okay? Because somebody accepted an awakening. You know, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone, storm's over. That's the song that just came to my head. But still wallowing a little bit. There's still a little wallow. I can see all obstacles in my way. Is that how it goes? But no, so I don't know if it goes like that or not. But regardless, they know they still have obstacles. So this person's not really naive. They're turning into a smart little cookie. It wasn't easy though. So something ended. So this is the end of this stagnicity is what this is. This is the end of wallowing. This is the end of moping. This is the end. Okay. But still not moving. But it's okay. It's the end of the ego. The ego's being shot down. It's still a little bit of a battle, but I can see clearly now the rain is gone. Who sings that song? Because that's what song is stuck in my head. But someone sees somebody had an awakening. So let's see where they're going towards with this Two of Wands. Let's see where they're going. Let's see where they're going. Let's see where they're going. Hopefully you're just going in a new direction. That's all. It doesn't really matter where you're going or what you're going to, as long as you're moving. Ugh, don't tell me I didn't read something right. This person's traveling to somebody. I don't think this person wants to be in the spotlight. Very vulnerable right now. They're battling some type of addiction. We have the Strength card, okay? But this is how it came out instead of this way. Okay, so we're still battling some type of addiction, but it looks like it's over. They're turning their back towards the addiction. Something was definitely toxic. Battling their own demons. Someone had some no good energy around them. Not to like frighten you, but some of you really legitimately had no good energy. But this is not quite yet having the strength to proceed. So this person, this group, okay, yeah, you're battling the ego, you're doing good, you had an awakening, you now realize something. But what you're not making a decision. Nothing is nothing is decisive. Like nothing. It's just, in order to proceed, this toxicity's got to go. And you're working on it, okay? The divine's helping. It is the end of that, but we still haven't taken that step onto our path. But this group knows. So maybe they just know they had an awakening. Maybe they just know something spiritual happened, something they can't explain. But they're still kind of not even putzing, just like maybe some procrastination. Yeah, this person's now just procrastinating because they kind of know what direction to go in, But they're not. That's way too many. One more. That wanted to fall out. I'm not going to take it, but what is it? It's the Queen of Pence. Eight of Swords. So they're feeling stuck and trapped. Okay, but whatever this toxic is, whatever this addiction is, whatever. This person's only like frustrating themselves because this is a self-start and they know, okay, but it's so back and forth. But they're look at it. It's like they're fucking with themselves. Look, they can get out. Look how quickly they can get out. All right, there's an ego there. Super smart, intelligent bird. Okay. Predator. Like, kind of got like a little bit of a smirk. So this person is doing it to themselves. Back and forth. Even though this is the end, it's the end of something. I definitely think a lot of the ego got douched out, okay? But not really wanting to give up the addiction, but they had to or have to. Tell me about the Strength card. Strength card. This Knight of Wands, this quick energy that came in towards the Two of Wands, I guarantee that was the divine. And now they're like, huh, fuck. So this person most definitely had an awakening, but still not accepting. Okay. See, worried. But, you know, they know they're worried for nothing. But still worried. All right. And then you got the Eight of Cups. So finally walking away from the worry. Finally walking away from things. Going towards the unknown. Okay. Not really sitting and wallowing. Which is great. So they're about to walk away from the worry too. Let's find out where they're walking to. Because they're having a real tough time. But it's all mental. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. So they're walking away. Some are walking away from a girlfriend, a boyfriend. Some are walking away from another commitment, okay? Because with the Devil being here, it kind of reminds me of like the Devil card too, where there's two people that are bonded, okay? So I think somebody may be walking away from a relationship to walk towards their happy. But they're still feeling trapped. They're still feeling like they can't do it. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. The divine is working with this group, so I really wouldn't like stress over it, especially if it's you. You're definitely going through a battle. One, two, three. So I guess I'll take them. So it's the King of Wands, but I don't know what he's up to. Because what he's doing, okay, is he's turning a blind eye. So with that big snake there, that's like a huge awakening with the snakes, okay? But still not seeing some type of energy. And then you got the Three of Cups. But it's almost like they know they have to walk to their happy, but they haven't yet. They're still praying to the divine, like, is this a lose-lose? You know, I gotta walk away. So this person's walking away from a lose-lose. So I don't know if there was a third party or not, but it looks like somebody's walking away from somebody and nobody won. Or this energy was, you could have had happy, but you chose to walk away from it, and now we're struggling with the aftermath. We're struggling now that we had an awakening. We realized there was something there, type thing. No matter if it was a job, a move, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, you know, because it goes from the 8 to the 3, so it's not stopping. They're not quite there yet. Okay, so now we got too many cups, too much confusion. But they had an awakening. And I think that's the most important message for this group. So that was not easy. You're still battling it, but you're still in dark energy. You haven't quite fought it yet. But with you walking away, that's great. That being your last card is fantastic. You know what I'm saying? Let me just clarify that one and then tell me about the 5 of Swords. So somebody's walking away from the, to me, it looks like a person. And this person's like, what? You don't want to fight no more? You don't want to go at it? All right, whatever. Like, got 2 sourpusses on the board right here. 2 people who like to argue, but one's going to be the bigger person. And then we got the Queen of Wands. So she either doesn't see this person coming to her or her back is turned from him. Okay, so if you ask me, the way I can see this card too, if I'm reading it this way, but I'm not, because this is only a matter of time. This person's going to confront this person. But to me, you've known each other. All right, it was already a lose-lose at one point. So I don't think her back is necessarily turned towards this person, but this feminine energy most definitely is not focused on that. So this gentleman is going to a woman, because it's all men on my board. And we got one woman here with the eight of Swords. So I don't know if he's thinking, is she still around? What is she going to think? Look, if I go and tell her the story, is she going to understand? Should I just keep my back turned? Something's happening. Dreaming of snakes. And this woman, her chair looks like it's snakes, but it's not. But it's all that twine, that grove, that, you know, the growth, overgrowth. Smart lady we got here. Very, very protected. So looks like somebody's literally leaving somebody to go walk to somebody else. Can't stand that shit. But that's for some. That's definitely happening. Leaving one relationship for another. For others, it's just leaving the ego behind and going towards the light, because this person, this group is still in that dark energy. You know what I'm saying? Bonjour. So at least we have a group that went through an awakening and is accepting. I don't know. Well, no, they're accepting it, but like they're not. They're kind of pissy about it. So you must have been dealing with a pisser anyway then. So there's that. We'll do one more read with a different deck. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Happy birthday to all the birthday babies. Oh, so listen too. When you guys go to purchase these videos, okay, when you're purchasing, I did air and I did earth. Please mark which ones. Happy birthday, happy 40th. Please mark which one you want so I don't have to go back and forth and ask you. I know that seems a little complicated. I didn't think about that when I put it out there like that. But to be honest with you, I was kind of like, Spirit wanted me to just kind of do that type of read, and I really didn't want to because I had just gotten done doing all the zodiacs, so it's a lot of work for me, okay? I'm not gonna lie, I really didn't want to like do it like that, but like it makes so much sense to break down the weeks that way, and that way you guys can understand we work with each zodiac and how it's affecting you or this other person. It's just crazy how, for those who ordered it, you understand what I'm saying. It's kind of hard to explain, but like what's really happening when you break them all down like that, you know? So someone's comment just threw me off. Oh, you guys are welcome. Just tell me which sign. Just tell me which sign when you go to purchase the next one. I'm gonna do water today too, and then get to the fire. But it's just crazy how it correlates like that. It's just so much work since it was such a struggle to get through the frickin' it was such a struggle to get through the raw loves. It's like, really? But I see it. I see it. I see where they're trying to go with it. I get it, you know. So hi, Martel. What do you mean I skipped Aries? I didn't skip Aries. You talking about raw love, or you talking about what I'm doing now? Because Aries would be with fire, and I didn't do fire yet. I started off with air, which makes a lot of sense because it's where all those houses are. It's all mental. Now you're going to figure out what's happened mentally. And then we went to earth, how to stabilize it, what's going on when it comes to money. So it's like the mental, the work. Now we'll do water. It has to do with the love, you know, and then the fire is probably just like the speed. It is something. Okay. Last post. The last post I did was today's energy, so I'm not quite sure. My back is not good. But I did do the raw love Aries. I have not done fire yet. Fire will be today. Or tomorrow. Because once I stand up from this, forget it. I'm out for like a couple hours. It's so hard to even like get up from this position. Yeah, I could not do a massage right now. I can't even put pressure on it. Yeah, I've tried all that, guys. I just effed it up. That's all. Obviously, lifting boxes, shelves. I'm a strong little cookie, you know, but you lift something the wrong way, forget it. So nothing I can do about that. I just hope it goes away soon. So we have the Six of Wands with the Fool. Somebody is about to have a new start. With 10 chalices under that. Queen of Wands. Beautiful, beautiful. It wouldn't let me cut the deck. Yeah, I've done all that, guys. I'm telling you, to the point where I got a new script for muscle relaxers thinking that would help, and they're not even cutting it. Did you know muscle relaxers were addictive? I didn't. But I'm not worried about it. They don't even work for me, so I don't even understand how they're addictive to some people. I don't know. You're all worried about me? Well, I'm good. It's just my back. What are you going to do? Nothing you can do about it. No, I won't go to the chiropractor. Once you start doing that type of stuff, the way they align your back and stuff, it's a consistent. I guarantee everyone you talk to that has a chiropractor goes to a chiropractor. It's not something you can leave, because when they start messing with your back like that, it's consistent upkeep. It's like, then you're like, oh, I need to go back. Well, yeah, you need to go back, because I'm not even going to get into it. I got strong beliefs when it comes to that type of shit. Certain doctors, chiropractors. I love you guys, you know, but when you take advantage, plenty of them take advantage of the situation. And, oh, I need to see you every week or every 2 weeks. It's fucking, they start fucking with your back, and then you're there once a week. Have fun with that. I got very strong beliefs when it comes to certain stuff. It's like once you stop, forget it. You don't just leave. Way to go to align your back without a chiropractor? Well, your body should already be like aligned, but like just daily stretches and I mean, if certain stuff out of line, like if your hip's out of socket or whatever, like my hip was out of socket for years and years after I had a baby, and I never fixed it. They just pop it back in. But mine popped back in by itself. But I'm not really sure. I know yoga's great for you, just stretching, okay, that type of stuff. But I don't know, guys. I'm not a doctor. I'm just telling you how I feel about a chiropractor. That's all. So let's get another quick read. I'm going to use the Year of the Wheel Tarot. I noticed somebody asked me what that one was. It's vice versa. There's 2 vice versa decks. But they're pretty obvious. They're very distinctive. Like, you'll know which one I was using. Okay. So yeah, my back thing is just horrible timing. That's all. Extremely horrible timing. So let's get today's. Let's see what we're looking at for today. Again, 5 of Swords. So again, ooh, both these cards are very similar. Very, very similar. They're both walking away. Which is great, because normally you don't really see it like that. So this is basically somebody coming out of battle and walking away from bullshit. There was still an exterior energy here. For damn sure. Two people are going to walk the same path. They both battled. I don't think they battled together. I think they each had their own battle. And you got one person that's being left behind. That's kind of sour. Nobody's on the same page quite yet. But that's what this card's telling me. Before I continue, I don't know why that bothered me. Someone just said, go check out a post from so yada yada. Okay. To me, there's no competition in the spiritual world. But when I know a lot of readers, so I tend to get very opinionated. So you might be better off not doing that, because if I see it and I'm not crazy about that particular reader or something, you know, I don't know how that's going to work, because normally I don't care, but you guys just really need to understand when it comes to watching multiple readers, it really affects your everyday life. It just does. I guess I'll just leave it at that. So, we got 2 people that got out of a battle, okay? And I don't know if you're going in 2 different directions or not, but something's screaming divine, okay? So, if you guys, I know you're going back and forth again. If you guys want to get together and do like little chats, or, you know, text somebody your phone number and say this person might help or whatnot, but I stepped into different energy. So maybe something that didn't bother me before might bother me now. I'm not sure. I didn't think that would happen because I just saw it. But again, I'm not saying whether I like that particular reader or not. I'm just saying there is going to be times where somebody can mention something. I just don't want to call anybody out, any other reader out, just because I don't like them or something. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's not that it's disrespectful. To me, guys, there's no I don't have competition in the spiritual world. I don't. I'll never look at it like that ever. I'm my own person, my own style. I won't ever have that competition, okay? And I don't worry about that type of stuff. But there is just, for me, there is just certain readers that I don't like. And I know who's dark, and the dark is okay, but like, I just know if you go to this reader and you go to that reader and you go to that reader and you get those 3 different messages, it's just a big scramble, guys, okay? It's my best advice I can give you is just limit your readers and really sit back with your eyes shut. Like I've mentioned before, but I got a lot of newbies. Sit back with your eyes shut and really just listen to a zodiac that you don't even normally would listen to or watch, okay? And just vibe them. Just vibe them. And then see how you feel. You know? I think for me, it's just, again, I tend to be opinionated, and if you're going to shout out, you're going to call out somebody else on my page, and I don't happen to agree with who that person is, it's just hard for me to ignore. So maybe we shouldn't do that anymore. But so it's not about competition to me. It's just, I'm just very particular. That's all. Okay. So let's just continue with this. If you think it might really truly help somebody, then go ahead. But just right, I truly believe that I've been watching this one long enough that I truly believe, but then again, you could be brainwashed. But if you honestly really feel like it's going to help somebody, then yes, go ahead. I don't mind. If you're corresponding with somebody, if you're corresponding with somebody and somebody really needs your help and you think a certain video will help, then go ahead. Okay. That's okay. Because to me, it's really not competition, guys. It's just just do it while my head's down. Like, because if I'm not crazy about that reader, I'm gonna be, but I don't know. What if he or she had a good story that day? Like, I don't know. All right, so I'll just go leave it at that. So anywho, to me, these two people just went through a separate battle, and they're both walking away, and I don't think they've met up yet. They haven't crossed paths yet. But you got someone in the back. Somebody got left out. Clear as day. All right. So yeah, so it's like the two of you are going right to your Nine of Chalices. So this is dual energy. This Five of Swords is two different energies. You've just battled. You didn't battle together, but you both battled. Okay. One's definitely getting left behind. This is an individual and this is an individual. And you both know you want your happy. Okay. Maybe someone's walking towards a family. Somebody else already has a family. Maybe it's two brothers that just fought another sibling, and there was just no way. There was no avoiding it. Somebody had to shut somebody out of the family. I don't like that, but I'm seeing that too. Because you look at these two, it looks like two brothers, but we're missing one. You see what I'm saying? Two men, two adult men. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like there was another sibling there, but that sibling had to be left out because of, I don't know, something, which is very unfortunate, but that's somebody's scenario too. Somebody had to cut somebody out of the family. I mean, I guess it happens, guys, but that's a thing because it's clear as day. All right, and for others, this one particular card has two energies, just like I said, completely different battles, but they're about to take a journey together. Together, together, the more we get together, the happier we'll be. It's your friends and my friends and something and something. Look at that. Woo-wee. Woo-wee, baby, woo-wee. Okay. So, it's a brand new start. It's some type of, it's that epiphany. It's that inspiration. Something very inspirational happened during that battle. Like, again, big wake-up call and awakening, going towards their happy, and then the two of them, two people, are gonna start. The two people have that one Ace of Wands. So what else? Tell me about the Five of Swords. Too many. Five of Swords, Five of Swords. Okay, that was just one. It's the Four of Cups. So somebody feels like they missed an opportunity. One of these people, and it's funny because I'm clarifying and it's looking straight up. One of these people feel like they missed an opportunity with the other. So I don't know if at one point you guys were both lovers and you both went on your merry way. One went to the boyfriend, one went to the girlfriend. It's just something happened, but now one of these energies feels like they missed an opportunity. Or this person's going to come in and offer, and one of these energies is not going to be happy with the offer. Or, you know. So to me, this is a message coming in for somebody. Some type of message, and somebody either does not want the offer, or my back, or somebody feels like they missed an opportunity. And at the bottom of the deck, I'm looking at two lovers right here. Like I said, it's like a marriage. Something, whatever this is destined. I can already feel it on my board, okay? Because there's guilt here. There's a lot of things, okay? But that was going right towards that, okay? So I think somebody feels like they just missed an opportunity with somebody. They missed an opportunity for their happy, or it was just a different type of happy, different type of lifestyle, different type of something that they weren't ready for, I think. But now they realize, especially if you're dealing with somebody like in their 50s, 40s, 50s, they now realize the value of something, the value of like a family. And now we got justice. All right. So again, like I said, it's divine, it's karmic, it's here to balance out the scales. It's balance out the family. So if you guys were two brothers, you could have been fighting over an inheritance. You know, it could be something like that too. Dark energy, light energy. But to me, the scales are just, they're going to be balanced, because to me, this is karmic. But again, this could be two brothers fighting over something, or a family court. But it's going to go good for somebody. I don't know who, but for somebody. I think it's going to be an even split. Because if you think about it, you got the family dead in the middle. Okay. Can you see? So you got the family dead in the middle. Okay. And then you got the dark here, the light here. All right. Can you see that? And then you got justice with the dark and the light, and then the family in the middle. So to me, it honestly looks like it's going to be split evenly. So if it's an inheritance or something like that, it looks like it would be split evenly. Could you guys see those cards when I did that? Okay. All right. So for those dealing with a family court, you might not be happy, but it looks like it's going to be split down the middle. The fair way. It might not seem fair to you, but apparently the judge feels like it's fair. Okay. If it's a lover, it's the same thing. Coming from battle and then seeing the light, you know. Feeling like you missed out on an opportunity, but if you come in and try to balance out the scales, the divine is here for you to see the light. So it's something like that too, okay? Good morning. So it's the Nine of Wands underneath that. It's that one last fight, and somebody's gonna fight because they hung up the scarecrow, you know, tying it real tight to that post, saying no more. No more of that bullshit. I'm done with that. Okay. So no more deceit, no more lies, no more third party if there was a third party. No more. Regardless of what's happening here, it's a new start for two people. A fresh new start, and the scales are going to be balanced. If somebody doesn't come in because they think they miss an opportunity, then that's on that person. But I think they are, because with the Nine of Wands too, it's a lot of weight. Okay, the scarecrow to me is very heavy. But it's like, if you just fight that one last fight, the scales will be balanced. You can have this beautiful new start. Okay, as soon as somebody hangs up whatever needs to be hung up to move forward, somebody needs that energy for one more fight. But two of these people, they got that energy. They're brutal. Whoever these two people are, they got out of battle, but they're still two strong individuals. All three of them are, but like, nobody's weak, you know. You might be a little weak, but like, you can definitely pick yourself up. So I'll pull one advice card, and then I gotta go because my back's starting to rock. One advice card. This, when the scales are balanced between if it's a family court thing, no one's going to be happy right off the bat, okay? It is what it is. You want to have the new start, let it go. I mean, I guess you could always go back in and contest it or whatnot, but like, let it go, you know. Seven of Fire. Defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. See what I just, yeah, so it's kind of like what I just said, like, but these two, I said they're standing strong anyway, but something's going to be confrontational here too. It's clear as day. All right, just pick and choose your battles. You know, if it's definitely a court thing, the judge is definitely going to make sure it's fair. I definitely feel like you're dealing with a fair judge. But you might not think it's fair right off the bat, but when the dust settles, you'll get it, okay? But you're tired of fighting, so I think at this point you're like, oh, fuck it, like, I'm done appealing, I'm done doing this shit, like, fuck this shit, I'm done. I stood my ground, I tried my hardest, like, I'm done, I'm walking away from this bullshit, I don't want it in my life anymore, I'm taking what I'm taking, and I'm outie, and I'm gonna enjoy my life, okay? There's no point to continue to battle, especially if it's ongoing, because honestly, it's like, just take it. But that's just what the cards are saying. It really just depends on everybody else's situation. If you got one more fight in you and you know it's unfair, then you effing fight, okay? So it really just depends on the circumstances. I'm just reading what I see right now. But defend your beliefs and your decisions, you know, stand your ground. So that's what I'm saying. I'm looking right at this and I'm saying, if you completely think it's totally unfair, then yeah, appeal it. Do whatever it is you need to do, okay? And give it that one last fight. But if you kind of know it was done, it was split evenly in the right way, let it go. Still stand your ground. Walk away. Walk away and just in a very humble way. None of that. Okay? None of that. Let it go. The yada yada yada. Let it go. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. The Wheel. Yeah, so it's kind of, and the Sun right there. So for some, it's a happy outcome. But I kind of saw that anyway with the Nine of Chalices in the middle. But it's time for a positive change. The situation suddenly moves forward because fortune is on your side. So the scales are going to be balanced. It looks like a new start all the way around, but it looks like a new start with a family more than anything, more than money necessarily. Okay. And then right under that's the Sun. It's a happy outcome. Brilliant ideas lead to success, which makes sense. Just have confidence, because with this is where I'm seeing this. Okay, and it's ironic because in the Wheel is this happy. And the scales being balanced. You know, and then right under that, it's ironic. There's justice. Okay, so it's unavoidable. So kind of like take what you can take, because it says a fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right and stand up for your beliefs. It's the same as the Seven of Fire, so that can go either way. But I think it's, if you've been battling this in court for a while now, you might just want to let things flow. You're getting what you can get, and it is what it is. But for others, when you know you got to stand up for yourself, be your own advocate, like it's just not right, then yeah, go ahead. But I think for a majority of it, if it has to do with family, child support, or inheritance, anything like that, I don't think you can fight it any further than you already have, especially if you keep appealing it, or if you keep whatever it is you're doing, you know, it's getting cut, it's getting split the right way. It's like we got dark energy, we got light energy. If it's a family thing, if it's like all three brothers were fighting, you know, it's just going to get split in the middle. Everyone will be happy. I don't think at first, but eventually, like I said, when time settles, you'll be like, oh, all right. It is what it is. It's just going to take a little time. Others, you do what you got to do, because I don't know everyone's situation per se, but as soon as you lay that weight down, you have that beautiful, beautiful brand new start. But you got to defend who you are too. And don't be afraid to have one more fight. especially if you're the one that thinks you missed an opportunity. Okay? So I love you guys. Hopefully I'll be back later. All right? Have a great day. Have a great day. I'll let you know when the other reads are up. And again, please just, when you purchase it, there's like a little comment box. Or there's something you can write in there. People write all the time. Okay? Just earth, air, which is wind. Fire, water, whatever it is, whatever one you want. Okay? Just, if you could please just let me know so I don't have to write back and say which one. Okay. My website should be done real soon. Real soon. Soon enough. Soon enough. And then I won't have to partake in any of that purchasing. It's not that difficult anymore. Now that I'm used to it, you know, but Henny Hoozy. Today's Thursday. Thursday already? Oh, weekend energy needs to come out soon too. Son of a gun. We kind of all know what we're looking at too, though, in all retrospect. We really do. Unless there's some type of, unless there's a shift. Well, there's always that shift. All right. I'll be back. I love you guys.